Greetings, my shinies. Today we are going to be doing something just a teensy weensy little bit different. Now, what you're used to is me playing PC games or whatnot. So this is going to be a different sort of thing. Hang on, I'm just trying to get my timer. But this, if you see on your screen, is Super Mario World 6 Golden Coins. That's not actually that's just the demo. So this game, if you know this game, then you know basically what you're looking forward to. This was a very old game for Game Boy. The reason why it doesn't look like it's on a Game Boy is because it's actually an emulation. It is this game as a ROM in an emulator, which means that it's not like the actual real thing, but it's as close as we're gonna get to it. And I thought it would be fun to play some older video games. I had this as a child growing up. It was one of the first games I had for my Game Boy. And that's pre-Game Boy Color, pre-Game Boy Advance, pre-DS. This was like back in the late 80s, early 90s when the original Game Boy came out. And this is a sequel to an actual other game that they came out with, which was just regular Mario. But I just had this one, so I'm going to play this one, and I'm going to do this as a series, as well as a couple other games that I've got ROMs of. Those being, I got Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. I also had Tetris, but Tetris is boring. And I had this other one that was spelled Qix. Which, I don't know how to pronounce that. Quicks. Well, there's no U in it, so I just Kicks. But that one was boring also. So, we're just going to do this particular game as a series. It's going to be like a new kind of thing on the channel, where, well, I'm also going to still do regular video games on the computer. The old DOS stuff, like Where in the World is Coming to San Diego. After Where in the USA is Coming to San Diego. We have to get back to Amazon Trail. So yeah. Just another little thing that I have to play now is some video games that I grew up with. So we're still on the same vein as being games from my childhood. So, I had a Game Boy, and something happened, happened to my original one, because I had an actual regular Game Boy. It was like, the legit, tan and gray button, or pink buttons, or whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, I had a legit Game Boy, the first one that came out, and then they got ones that were funky colors that were kind of fun, and I got a black one that had like pink text on it. Damn it, can't talk and jump at the same time. And there's a secret up here. There. I don't know if anybody knows about the secret, but probably by now everybody does. Come on. But yeah, There's a lot of secrets in this game. I can't. Well, I died. I'm usually better at this game, but since the controls are like, see if I can use my controller with this, because this would make this a whole lot easier. Because I'm used to doing button stuff on a actual Game Boy, as opposed to doing. I am not making myself look good. I'm just gonna go through the, because I'm on like regular mode. I'm on like the actual, fuck. Okay, he went that way, so I can grab this. Because the run button is in the wrong spot, and I need to switch over the keys or something, or see if my, because I actually have a USB controller that I can maybe use on this. I don't know. I've not actually used this emulator with a controller before, so I don't know if it's a thing or what, but I'm not going to do the secret because I need run function for that, and I don't feel like running. Just need to kill the dog god. Nope, nope, nope. Damn it. Leave me alone, you goddamn frog. Okay, this is not on easy mode, so I have like a lot more enemies to kill before. Fuck. I mean, I was good at this game when I was a kid. Now I'm 30 years old and I can't do shit. Like I said, not on easy mode, and I used to do this on easy mode pretty well. But aside from Kirby's Dream Land, I also fuck me. Kirby's Dream Land, I got Kirby's Dream Land, and I got this game, and I got off. This game. Come on, get in there, thank you. That's what it's fucking there for. Finally, Jesus. I'm getting that bell. Fuck it. I'm not going back where that bug can get me. I'm just going to go ahead. Because if you don't ring the bell, you don't get to get the prizes at the end. So, now we're in the tree with the sap. For 3 times I've already tried to say what else I got, game-wise. For newer games, or older games, I got Mario and, Kirby. And for newer games, like Game Boy Advance, new, although technically I could get, Legend of Zelda, Oracle Seasons to Oracle of Ages, but I'm not really good with puzzle games and whatnot, so I'd only get so far in that particular series and stop, because I mean, even with the actual cartridge that I had, I didn't get very far. So, gonna save you the heartache from that, and just well, that was close. I didn't get the, and I died. I actually really hate these levels. I'm gonna come back to this and go to a different one. Because it's really hard to do without the, I didn't want to go in there. I wanted to get some games that were, ones that I played, and I'm like totally trying to concentrate on this and do, commentary at the same time, so I don't sound like it's don't want to do the underwater level. These ones are okay to a point. But anyway, so to the games that I got. The game I got for Game Boy Advance, I got Spyro. Now I had the actual Spyro game. It's Spyro Seasons of Ice and Seasons of Flame, which is Spyro 2. I got those two together. They were a pack, so it was like you got one and you got the other, so you could choose which one you wanted to play. So we will play Seasons of Ice first because I had that one. I didn't have Seasons of Flame, but we'll get in through as much as Seasons of Ice as I remember, and then move on, or pick a different game or something. I also got Pokemon Sapphire, which I thought would be neat to play a little bit. Maybe not do the whole thing, because I know a lot of people do the Nintendo thing and do a lot of Pokemon. So I won't probably do terribly too much of Pokemon, but I will, I'm just like botching this whole goddamn level. I need to flip the keys around because that's really annoying me. But I'll do it on the next episode, because I'm used to having the jump be the back button, because that's A, and then the other one's okay, goddamn. We got through that level. Oops, let me just skip ahead there. Hit the space button makes it go. Okay, so I got the Super Mario Land and the Super Mario game. I also got Hamtaro. Sorry, I paused it while I clicked on the other thing. Hamtaro, which is a little hamster. I didn't have that game, but I played it on an emulator before, and it's pretty fun. Also, I got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yes, I know Harry Potter and the Order of the Sorcerer's Stone came first, but I had the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, and trust me, the Sorcerer's Stone is a piece of, well, not a piece of shit. Piece of shit, but it is harder because some of the mechanics are kind of wonky. So I didn't want to play that one through, because when it gets to a certain part of the game, I didn't even get past that part with the original cartridge that I had. It's like when you're sneaking through the school and you have to avoid the prefects, and it's like doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to matter where you go in the game. They always manage to find you, and it's like a pain in the ass, honestly. So to save you from that, I had the Chamber of Secrets one, and that one was a little bit better. It had more Quidditch stuff in it, I think. It's been a long time. I could also do Lord of the Rings, but there was a terrible glitch in that one that didn't even let me get past the Mines of Moria. I don't know if you know this, but the Fellowship of the Ring game for the Game Boy Advance, you can do everything in the game until you get up to the Mines of Moria. When you get up to the Mines of Moria, there's like two ways you can go, and the most obvious way to get out of the cave glitches, because you go through the door and then it just like freezes, and then that's it. You can't get out of it. You can't hit the save button. You can't get, the only way to get out of it is to shut it off and turn it back on, but there's like no save function or something, or whatever. But either way, this is going to be, I'm gonna the stuff is gonna pause for right now because I flipped back over to my recording software so I could see my face, my lovely fish, my lovely little fish. So yeah, that's gonna be the episode 1 of me playing Super Mario Brothers 2 6 Golden Coins. And I loved this game as a kid, and it was super fun playing it when I was younger. I never did get through the Wario level. I tried doing it like when I was older, and I still couldn't really get through the Wario level. I think I got through it once. I always had the problem with the space level because of the freaking alien at the end. It was always trying to kill me, and I, for some reason, could never get past the alien level. So, anyway, if you like this, you know, me doing old-time video games as well as old-time computer games, let me know, because, I mean, I'm going to keep doing these kind of games anyway, but I still would like your input. And, even though I've not really played very many games on the Game Boy, I only had a few. Same thing with Game Boy Advance, I only had a few. Most of them were Pokemon. So that's why I got Pokemon Sapphire, was because out of all of them, I think I liked Sapphire the most. After Sapphire, it just started, I didn't get Diamond and Pearl till really, really late because I didn't have a DS, and Black and White for me was kind of shitty. So, it was a happy medium. The first few games, like Red and Blue and Gold and Silver and Crystal, were primitive. So, just, it's like a nice medium area there for the Game Boy Advance games. There was color, there was light, so there was like no like green screen trying to like move, you know, get the light just right so you could see what you're doing. Game Boy Color helped with that a little bit because they made things colorful, but they didn't add a light, you know, like backlight or anything like that. So it was still kind of hard, just, you know, see what you're doing. But that's going to be it for this video. If you'd like to give it a like and share with your friends, also be sure to follow me on Twitter, because once I get more people that follow me, then I'll start adding things to Twitter. I mean, I already like add things about videos that I record and stuff like that on there, but I've only got 6 followers, and most of them are people that followed me before. So do that. The link to my Twitter will be in the bottom in the description, and it's also on the front page. Just go to the front page, and it's right there in the banner. It's like the very first icon there. And in the next couple days, I'll probably go ahead and do one of the other Game Boy games that I've picked out. Also, I was thinking about speedrunning Kirby, because for me that's like really super fast and it's really super easy to do. I might also pick up a Game Gear emulator and pick up like the Lion King, because I had the Lion King for Game Gear also, which is kind of lame, but it was my favorite game on Game Gear. Game Gear is kind of like one of those games that's like, why was this made? It's like a brick, and it was like you either had to use the most the best way to use it was with the power cord, because if you put like 6 batteries in it, it didn't last very long. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking before I start making you bored, and you don't see any of the gameplay or anything like that because it's technically paused. So I'll see you, and I'll save this game, and I will come back to it next time. Well, not next time, but in the future. And I will see everybody next time. Bye-bye.